Hello and welcome to Doc Wildersport. My name is Carl Cuevisto and I'm a board-certified emergency physician with special training in sports medicine and wilderness medicine. Today, I'm going to teach you how to remove sutures. Sutures should typically be removed by your healthcare provider. The reason why you should have your sutures removed by your healthcare provider, most importantly, is because sometimes it's too early to take the sutures out. We often give people an estimate of when the sutures need to be removed, but that is not always the case. Sometimes it takes a little longer to heal. There's also other complications such as wound infections that may need to be addressed by your healthcare provider. That being said, there are dangers in leaving these sutures in for too long. Number one, the sutures themselves will form little scars that look like railroad tracks, which is cosmetically unappealing. And also, if you leave your sutures in for too long, you will definitely increase your chance of getting an infection. And keeping with the theme of this channel, if you're deep in the mountains and you can't get back to get your sutures removed, this is how you should do it. The time to remove the sutures is listed here in this table, which gives an estimate on the time sutures should be removed based on where they are located in the body. When you're looking at your wound, you should see that the wound is generally closed and it does not look like it is gaping open in any spot. A wound will heal typically from the bottom up, so the last thing to close is the skin at the top. So when you're removing sutures, there's always a little bit of gaping at the top, but the area down below should be nice and solid when you tug on it. You're also looking for signs of infection. It's normal to have a little redness around the wound itself, but if that redness is spreading out to other areas of the body, that is a sign of infection and that needs antibiotics. You're also looking for pus coming out of the wound. That's never a good thing and that needs further evaluation. The following demonstrates how to remove the most common suture types that will be placed. It's important to look back in your doctor's note to see how many sutures were placed, because as the wound heals, a scab can form over the suture and it can hide it from view, so you may miss a couple sutures if you're not careful. The most common sutures placed are 1, the simple interrupted, which is the most common, 2, the horizontal mattress, which is my go-to, and 3, the vertical mattress, which you probably won't see. I am going to show you how to remove each of these types of sutures.
All right, and here we are with the banana, which has been sutured due to an unfortunate laceration. There are 6 sutures in here. There's 1, 2 simple interrupted, 1, 2 horizontal mattress, and 1, 2 vertical mattress. We'll start with the simple interrupteds first. So you want to find your knot and grab it. And once you have that secured, you want to just make 1 cut. You do not want to cut more than once because then you can lose the suture under the skin. I'll show you that again. Find that knot, isolate a part of the stitch, and make 1 cut. And you'll see it come out. Moving on to the horizontal mattress, the knot is on one side here. You lift it up, same principle. Wiggle it around, make sure you can see just one spot where you can cut. Put your scissor underneath and clip. And then out should come the entire suture. Do that again. Here comes a horizontal mattress. Isolate the knot, lift it up, wiggle it around, slide your scissors in and cut. And then each time look to make sure you have pulled out the entire stitch or suture. Lastly, the vertical mattress, which you probably won't see, but same principle. Pull it up, wiggle it around, make the cut, and look to make sure you have the entire suture. Grab the knot, pull it up, wiggle it around, make the cut, make sure you got the suture, and you are done.
And there you have it. Now you know how to safely remove sutures in the wilderness if you are in a position where you cannot get to your healthcare provider. Thanks for watching another episode of Doc Wildersport.